for Albuquerque. Chris Middleton is out there with Young. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Czar, and it's Lloyd in at the small forward. They've got Aldridge. Harden out there with Curry. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Gasol in at the center position. Well, Greg, how about this? A couple of the best scorers in the game out on the floor together. Stephen Curry and James Harden. Now this will be entertaining.
I mean, no doubt Steph single-handedly changed how the younger generation wants to play the game of basketball. It's all about shooting the three, and Harden knows how to score as well as anybody.
Greg, we can expect points to come in bunches in this one.
That's right, and Harden's, of course, known for that step-back shot of his, but he's a superior scorer at all three levels. He'll go right at you.
Here's Harden. Following the score by Albuquerque. Lloyd the pass to Portis. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Czar with a screen on Curry. Young from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you know Trae Young is comfortable from well beyond the arc.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
Here's Harden following the basket by Trae Young. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Curry. And just miss after miss right now.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Young looking around. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
When you defend Trae Young in the pick and roll, you better stop ball first, or he is going to torch you.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Curry. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Harden. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
Young with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 11.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Drills the three-pointer.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
And here's Young from the arc. Gasol pulls it in. Harden outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Aldridge with a screen on Young. It's Curry outside.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Fires the three. Again, Young missing. Gasol kicks to Harden. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Here's Middleton, and the layup's good off the glass.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
Thompson outside. Here's Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Well, he's already been labeled the greatest shooter of all time. So for Curry at this point of his career, he only cares about adding titles.
The offensive rebound, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Albuquerque leading by 5. Here's Young. He's got 11. Portis the screen. There's the triple, and Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 14 points.
If Young gets in the zone like this, you are in for a long night defensively because he's going to keep coming at you.
Now, here's Gasol. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Cousins. Rebound by Albuquerque. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young from the arc. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Can they get it? And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. Some changes for Albuquerque. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front, up by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Albuquerque?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Klay Thompson, Duncan out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Westbrook in at point guard. Here's Cousins, following the three-point shot by Albuquerque. Pass to Cousins. Cousins with a screen for Wells. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Aldridge, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. And Albuquerque also making a change. Trae Young, he's checked in for Steve Nash. To end the run, and the rejection by Stoudemire.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
On its way from Young for 2, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got 19 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Stolen by Thompson. Down low, here's Cousins, and the rejection by Stoudemire.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Young from outside, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Aldridge kicks to Westbrook. No good from outside. Albuquerque leading by 18. Young outside. Cousins with a screen on Paul. Young for 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
And the foul on Jalen Wells. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your home team.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good by Aldridge.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Cousins with a screen on Curry. And here's Young from the arc. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Lets it go from 11, and Aldridge the basket on the assist by Cousins.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Cousins with a screen on Curry. Young for three. Here's Cousins, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
He is just a monster on the boards, and with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Fans, make some noise for your guest team.
All new players now for Albuquerque. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bobbed up there for Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Nash outside. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Just a passing clinic.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Czar with the screen on Curry. Nash with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Nash has got a pair of triples in the second now for Albuquerque. Harden the pass to Duncan. To the middle. And Czar pulls it down. Czar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Portis throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Albuquerque out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And there wasn't too much trouble. In the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so in the game for Albuquerque. Czar out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Young. And it's Lloyd in at the 3 spot. Harden outside. Trains it from 17 feet out. Harden's got 8 points.
And that time converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Young finds Czar. Back to Young. Czar sets the screen for Young. Traps in the tray. Young's got 28 points for the game.
And he is one of the most prolific jump shooters in this league, in large part to that quick release that Trae Young gives you.
Curry way outside, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Young outside. Portis a screen on Curry. Young way outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Harden. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
Albuquerque leading by 18. And Young kicks to Middleton. Young outside. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Albuquerque. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Albuquerque. Cousins comes in for Alexander Sarr. And it's Stoudemire in for Bobby Portis. Harden outside. Aldridge finds Harden. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Albuquerque. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Cousins with a screen for Young. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Here's Curry. That's good from 17 feet away. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Jim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponent.
A shot by Curry, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Aldridge. And here's Harden for 3, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young from outside buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 39.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And over the last few years, we've seen Harden embrace the mid-range jumper, and it is paying dividends.
Young outside. Stoudemire with a screen on Curry. Shots good from Young.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Curry on the wing, defended by Young. Curry on the wing. He's got 12. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Stoudemire setting the pitch for Young. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Thompson dishes to Harden. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Thompson. Fires for 3. And Stoudemire pulls it down. And so here's Albuquerque. Here's Young from the arc. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Albuquerque. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Harden in at the 2. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
Steve Nash checked in for Trae Young. And that one falls for Middleton. Harden against Middleton. Pass to Paul. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Paul. With the drive and finished off by Paul.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Foul call. DeMarcus Cousins. Second personal foul. Second.
Some changes for Albuquerque. Alexander Sarr, he's checked in for Cousins. And Wells is subbed in for Chris Middleton. And so here's Albuquerque. Nash can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Durant gets the bucket.
He has got an incredible jump shot for that size. Durant's accurate from just about anywhere on the floor.
Nash outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. KD looking around. Shoots from the elbow, and that one drops for him. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Here's Nash, and Sarr throws it down.
Love watching this kind of action in the pick and roll.
It's been a nice stretch. For them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Albuquerque.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Albuquerque. Portis a screen on Harden. There's the lob to Portis. Stolen by Thompson. Over in the corner, Gasol. Driving in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
And stolen by Thompson. Here's Aldridge. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Wells. And the shot no good, a bit short. Harden outside. Pass to Thompson. Outside Aldridge. And here is Curry. Three-pointers off the mark. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Puts up a three. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A nice shot by Nash.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
To the inside. Here's Gasol. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter. Nash outside for the three. Good on the triple.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Thompson outside. Pass to Gasol. Here's Aldridge. Outside Curry. They grab their own miss. Curry's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Nash, the pass to Lloyd. Stolen by Thompson. Right side Gasol. Curry on the wing. The tray. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
Driving the lane.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Gasol passes to Aldridge. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Outside Portis. Pass to Nash. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3.
Curry looking it over.